Welcome back, everyone. Quick sidebar. It's got to be 15 years ago, maybe even 17 years ago. I first moved into the area and someone said to me in springtime, oh, you got to go down to South Glens Falls. The marathon dance, the South High Marathon dance is something you have to see. Okay, so school dance. I thought, well, let's go down there and check it out. I went down and checked it out and had my mind blown, which is something people my age say. It was such an incredible event. Well, fast forward 17 years, it's still going, it's going strong. And let's face it, this year was a particularly hard year with the pandemic. So I asked two of the committee chairs to join me today. This is Rosalie Ray and Aiden Taylor. So first, welcome to both of you. Rosalie, it looks like you're at school, hence the mask, correct?
Yes, I'm at school right now.
I bet you are. And Aiden, you're at home, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm part of the virtual group today, so I'm at home.
I got you. You know what? I hope we get time for it in the interview, but really congratulations to both of you on so many fronts. It's so hard for adults to go through this past year, but as a student, social, intellectual, sports, music, arts, it's just so tangled up for you. And hats off to you for doing the best you could. Hey, Aiden, I'm going to start with you. You're the big dog. You're the senior. So you've been involved with the marathon dance, I understand, for a couple of years?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
4 years total.
Yeah, all right. What got you involved in this?
This event has just been so tied to our community. It's been something I've been watching since elementary school. My parents, whether it be live at the school, which is only a couple minutes away, or through a live stream. And it's crazy what effect this has on the community. You see people in tears, happy tears, so many emotions flying, and I don't know how you wouldn't want to be a part of that. So I'm just glad that I can be a part of it in the best way possible.
Oh my God, what a nice answer that is. And it's so true. And we're going to let our viewers know, in case you've been living under a rock and you don't know about the marathon dance, we're going to absolutely let you know why what he said is so true. Rosalie, you're the junior.
Yes.
Is this the first year that you've gotten involved with it?
No, actually, I've been involved since I was in fifth grade because when I was in fifth grade, my brother was a freshman. So I was able to look up to him and get into this dance when he was a freshman and he actually got the full experience. And in fifth grade, you get a free hour of dance. And then in sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, you have to raise a certain amount of money by selling raffle tickets to earn your hour of dance. And I earned every single hour. So I got to dance an hour each year. My brother got to dance the full dance. And it really, really got me involved. And I just love seeing how this community comes together for just a dance. Like if you just think about it, it's just a dance, but then you look at the whole big picture and it's just, wow, it truly is amazing. And that's why I got involved.
I got it. You must feel pretty honored that you're a committee chair, right?
Yes, there was a lot of nominees and I was the only junior that got to be a chairperson this year. And I was blown away and I was super excited. And I am truly honored that I get to work with my fellow chair people and our advisors because they are great people.
Great. I'm going to just give our viewers just a little background information here. The marathon dance each year is a fundraiser, and the funds go to individuals and businesses in the community who need help. And there is a process, a juried process. People fill out applications. The students themselves look at the applications and try to figure out as a group who the finalists are going to be and also how the funds are going to be distributed. Aiden, did I pretty much say that correctly?
Yeah, you're right on the dot.
Oh, good. Okay, for once I think I got it. I got it correct. Hey, Aiden, I'm going to go to you on this one. What's the nominating process like for individuals and businesses?
So for a period of time before the dance, I think it's somewhere around January, businesses and organizations will fill out applications online through our website. And then the students at some point, we will all meet as a group. This year we met virtually. We will go through and look at all the applications, read through them, find out what's going on in their situations. And then we'll hold another meeting where we vote and select these recipients.
I've got it. All right, very, very trying year for everybody, like I was saying at the beginning of the interview. Rosalie, this year you can't have it at the gymnasium, which is where it usually is, right at South High. This year it's at the Great Escape. Give me a little bit of background there. The marathon dance traditionally goes around the clock, and you obviously can't do that either. So give me a little bit of background on why the Great Escape and how the day is going to roll out.
Well, we don't have much information on that because the schedule is still in the process of being made. But basically, we couldn't hold it at the school because we would have to do a lot of social distancing and shifts. So the Great Escape was the best option for us because we could all be there at the same time due to the space they have for us.
I've got it. And is it pretty much going to be the same kind of event? Obviously, a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie, a lot of support, a lot of dancing. But I recall that they do things like silent auctions and live auctions too to raise funds during the event itself, correct?
Yeah, a lot of fundraisers this year have been held online, but at the dance, there'll probably be some sort of live streaming where we can do some sort of, I don't know, like game or something. There might be something that we can do to get people to raise money, but just we can't have the public come in to the Great Escape this year like they do come here when it's a normal year. But a lot of things were held online. And I know just a few weekends ago, Southeast, our local ice cream place, did a ice cream fundraising weekend, and we got to raise money by going and getting ice cream. So
that's very exciting. Hey, Aiden, one thing that I didn't cover, I just looked at my notes. I want to go back to, the students create teams that go out into the community to knock on doors, right? To raise funds. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, normally in a non-COVID year, students are going door to door, whether it be neighborhoods. Some may go out as far as miles in one direction just to reach some new houses that haven't been hit by students. But we really hit this community hard. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to raise by going door to door just because we want to limit as much contact as possible. So we are strictly staying with our online raising process. So we have a website set up where you can donate to specific dancers, and that's our goal this year, is to raise money through that.
I've got it. By the way, that website is on the bottom of the screen throughout this interview, so people will know. And it's our job. And if we want to put some numbers behind this, I think last year, it's approximate. I'm not exactly sure of the number, but I remember something like $800,000 was raised. And that's a small high school in upstate New York raising that kind of money for the community. You talk about neighbor, you talk about supporting one another, you talk about our local economy. It just doesn't get any better than that. And by the way, I forgot to tell you this. I actually have a friend in London who heard about the South High Marathon dance. It made world news that you've raised $800,000 for the community. Obviously, a lot of tears are shed. You know, I think I want to kind of close with that, about how the spirits are raised, not only for the students, but for the community itself. And I want to give each one of you an opportunity to sort of tell us what it means to you personally. So, Aiden, I've got you up on the screen. Why don't you go first?
Sure. It's crazy to see the effect that this has on people. We raise all this money, but truly, the point of this event is to raise hope for those who can't themselves. And to take part in that is more than enough for me to be satisfied. But there's just so many emotions that go on through that dance, lots of crying and laughing. But to come together like that for something this big from such a small community is just an amazing thing to be a part of.
Boy, well said. So Rosalie, how about you?
Well, I love this dance, and I love it more than words can explain. But the best thing about it is that the whole community, the whole school, no drama, no nothing. We all come together just to support our recipients. It's all about the recipients. Doesn't matter what the total is. We just love to raise hope for the recipients and make them smile, because when we see them smile, it tells us that we're doing this for a reason.
My God, I'm sure that the viewers feel the same way that I feel. We're just so proud to have both of you in our community, and the fact that you both volunteer like this, take of your time and your energy to make this happen it's hard for me to describe, really. And I know your principal. Peter happens to be one of the best principals, the best educators I've ever met in my life. So, that spirit there at South High is very unique to start with. But thanks to you, thanks to both of you and every other student involved with this and every other student, this is a remarkable achievement. All right, everybody, we know our job. Our job is go to that website, because you can't go knocking on doors, and we can't do overnight, and we can't do a lot of other things. And we have to realize that we're still involved with a pandemic. So go to the website and do what you can to contribute. These funds go directly to people in the community, individuals and businesses who need our help and need our support. And this year, let's face it, they really need it. Aiden, when is this? And again, a reminder of where it is.
This dance will be held at the Great Escape on April 30th. The public will be able to view it entirely virtually just because of COVID rules. But yeah, that's the date for this year.
I've got it. Okay. And it's all day, right?
Yeah, it'll start in the morning and it'll go up until night.
Okay, because it usually goes a couple of days because they go overnight, but you guys can't do it this year. So April 30th is the date. All right, Rosalie, it's a pleasure to talk to you. I hope you're going to make it to class now on time.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you so much.
We got you in on time. And Aiden, thank you so much for organizing this. It was a real pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be part of this.
You're welcome. And both of you stay safe, please, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.